Yo, what it is. It's your boy Tacos and Workouts, and we're back with another one. That's right, we're back with another episode. Before we get started with today's episode, do me a huge favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe. It would really help me out. Now let's get started with today's episode.
Órale, Holmes, it's me, Little Hater. Hey, check it out, Doug. This podcast is brought to you in part by Bow Down Clothing. That's right, Doug. That's what I wear, Bow Down Clothing. So if you want to look like a chulo vato, a cholo vato, a firme vato, Doug, get yourself some Bow Down Clothing.
What it is. Podcast. Welcome once again to the best podcast in Long Beach, California. You know me, your host, JR. And you know what? Something's just happened where, Will Smith decided to smack the crap out of, Chris Rock. And it happened, man. So, you know what? Um, we have a guest, my good friend, comedian Tony Ortiz. Let's add him on. Hey,
What up,
Tony.
everybody?
What's going on, man?
Nothing, just chilling, man. Just watching some tubes, man.
Have you seen the video yet?
I did, bro. Fucking Will Smith smacked the dog shit out of fucking Chris Rock.
Hey man, what are you doing cussing on my channel?
Oh my bad.
This is how we speak normally. Me and Tony Ortiz, we get together, and man, we have fun, man. But some people get offended. That's why. But Tony's a good guy. But yeah, you were saying he slapped the crap out of him, and then what happened?
I am a good guy. Have you seen my profile picture? It has a tape with all these little things, man, because I have a potty mouth.
And his comedy is great, though. You know what? If you guys are not familiar with Tony Ortiz, comedian Tony Ortiz, check him out, man. On my Instagram, he's right there. We have a couple of episodes. Check out his comedy, and we also have somebody else who wants to jump on. So we're gonna have, I think Victor, he's gonna jump on for a quick second because he's kind of busy right now, but he just wanted to stop by and say hello. Hey, what's going on, Victor?
Not much. Right here, chilling. How you guys doing?
We're doing good, man. We're talking about this Will Smith, Chris Rock situation, man.
Oh, that's crazy. I seen it. I just seen it too. He smacked the crap out of him.
That's right. He slapped the crap out of him.
The funny thing about that is, when we were just discussing that, me and my good friend Charles Sanchez, man, we were talking about that comedy now is different than comedy back in the days. It's like everybody wants to be politically corrected. Everybody gets offended. My saying is this, man: if you're gonna get offended, man, there is no reason why you should be at a comedy show. Now, what Chris Rock did, you know what I mean? Knowing that, that Will Smith's wife has a certain disease that makes her hair fall off and stuff like that, that wasn't right. You know what I mean? And
that was uncalled for.
Yeah, it was uncalled for, and people thought it was.
Yeah, I think we lost you there for a quick second. Yeah, are you back, Tony?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Okay, we lost your audio for a quick second.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Did he deserve getting slapped in front of everybody? Hell yeah.
All right.
You see how smooth he played it off? He didn't know what to say for a few seconds. He was just like, wow. Will Smith just slapped the hell out of me on it. You know what I mean?
All right, tell you what, why don't we do this real quick? For anybody who has not had the chance to watch the video, why don't we grab everybody the opportunity to watch the video? Let's check it out.
Saying that Will Smith wins, but please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Will Smith just smacked. Nick, say G.I. Jane joke. Keep my wife's name out your mouth. I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
There you go.
What's the great,
Honestly, dude,
bro? That was a pimp slap right there. All he needed was baby powder in his hand, bro. So, poof.
I honestly think that the way Will Smith smacked him, it was just like smacked him hard enough to where his brain just lagged. You know, Chris Rock's brain was like, "The fuck did this just happen?" Like it took him a minute to register. Because the way Will Smith walks up to him, it's like it looks like he's just gonna go up to him, you know, like say, "Hey, what's up, dude?" or something. Because he was laughing if he is in the shot, and then wham, smacks him.
Yeah, yeah.
I know. I don't think he was expecting to get smacked like that,
No,
bro.
hell no.
You know, and that what do you call it? That caught him by surprise. He even looked around. He was like, Will Smith just smacked the hell out of me, and
Yeah.
you know that was funny. That was
Yeah, you know what? Our little hater called me when this happened, and little hater started laughing, and he's like, "Oh, you know what?" He started telling me things that he wanted to do, and I told him, "Little hater, maybe it's not the right time for you to do that." But little hater, I don't know. He says he might do a show tomorrow regarding
Oh
this topic. So you know, little hater has a thing going on with Will Smith. I don't know if you guys knew that.
no, I
no.
didn't know this.
Nah, yeah, little hater doesn't like Will Smith movies. He even made a short little clip saying how he doesn't like Will Smith movies. So after he watches this slap, maybe little hater will keep his mouth shut, because Will Smith is gonna smack the crap out of him if he keeps on talking bad about his movies. So
Have you?
What would have been funny if Will Smith's wife would have been up there and just kicked him in the balls, bro.
I can see that. It would have been. It would have
That
been
would have
epic.
been classic.
Have you? Have you guys follow the Mexican media and stuff? There is this actor, comedian, whatever, Eduardo Ñañez.
yes, I know him.
That way would have been like hella proud if he saw what Will Smith did to Chris Rock, because he's known for slapping people too.
Well,
Bro,
that's the thing. That's the thing. You know what? I totally agree with Tony. It's a comedian doing his comic and whatever.
Hmm.
But you know what? Yeah, I think this was a sensitive topic, and Will Smith is going through a lot because of what recently happened with Jada. For
yeah,
for everybody who doesn't know, right? I think it was last year sometime. It came
Yeah,
out that
last year.
Jada Smith cheating on him with some guy named August, and then Will Smith's been going through a lot of things within his family, with that situation, and over the years, I think she's done certain things to him. I can't specifically remember them all at one time. I think at one time, years ago, maybe like about 15 to 20 years ago, in an interview, she said that Will Smith makes love like a woman, and that's something that as a man you never want to hear. I don't know what she meant by it. It's like he's very like tender and loving or so whatever, but it's just like it almost seems that Will has always been going through a lot of abuse, like through Jada, and
Hmm.
it sucks, man. But I think that after all these years and all this mess and everything, it's taking a toll on him. And one thing that he says, he goes, "I'll never leave my wife." So it's kind of like he's carrying all that weight, and it's getting to the point now where he just says, "You know what? I'm just gonna defend my family the way I know how, and everything is gonna be the way it is, I guess."
that's
I don't
fucking.
think it's. Oh, go ahead, Tony.
No, that's hilarious, bro. I mean, that that Chris Rock is just gonna get it from all sides, man. But my question is this, man. He got assaulted on national TV, bro, by Will Smith.
I was gonna
Is
say. I was gonna.
is there, because you know what? Sometimes the DA will pick up some stuff, bro, without even the other person. Like, that's an assault, bro. What he did in
Hmm.
front of in front of millions of
The world,
viewers, bro.
the world.
Yes, like now, if I was to go up to somebody and slap the shit out of them, bro, I'm going to jail. You know what I mean? Like there ain't no ands if or buts, but like watch the aftermath. What's gonna
Well,
happen? Is he really gonna go to jail?
so I read a note like not too long ago before I hopped on to the show with you guys. The LA the police department already said that Chris Rock declined to file a police report. He said that it wasn't necessary. That he was kind of out of line for it. And then the police statement says that if Chris Rock wants to make a report later on, they're gonna be there 100% to help him out because what Will Smith did to him, like you said, it wasn't right. Like it was an assault. Like that was no comedy. It was just like a straight up assault him.
Yeah, but he's got a certain amount of time, statute of limitations. You know what I mean? Would
Yeah.
determine. But I mean, if I'm pretty sure that if he's not gonna do it right there and then, I don't think he's gonna do it. But then again, here's the thing: when okay, let's say that I hit my wife or somebody else,
Hmm.
and the DA and I say I don't want to press charges, but the DA automatically they do this with couples all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to press charges on my husband. It doesn't matter. The DA picks it up anyways,
Yeah.
especially when there's a lot of witnesses that witnessed it. You know what I'm saying? So is the justice system going to do what it was built to do is to convict somebody? Oh shit, what the hell was that?
Los fantasmas.
I'm telling you what, it's Victor's fault, man. You know he's the paranormal guy.
Dude,
We have him on here.
bro, I'm literally
It's a
sitting
black
in
eyed
my
kid,
car.
bro. It's a
Hey,
black.
I'm literally
What?
sitting in my car, right? And I think like a big ass
That's la
branch
bruja.
just fell from it scared the hell out of me, bro. The branch landed on my car, man, and it scared the hell, man. I hope it didn't dent my car, man.
Victor,
Um,
this is
Mm,
your fault.
yeah,
that's
man. This is
las
what
brujas,
happens when
man.
you talk smack about somebody, man. You know
The
what I mean?
paranormal.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, but I'm saying like, okay, is that's the big question, bro. What's gonna happen? What's afterward? What's the aftermath? You know what I mean? Like everybody's asking that question. Is he gonna go to jail? Is Chris Rock gonna pursue charges on Will Smith? You know what I mean? Because listen, man, honestly, he got humiliated on national TV, bro. Now you already know how homies are. You know what I mean?
Oh
It
yeah.
hasn't set in yet. It hasn't set in yet. And that means that when Chris Rock leaves and he goes around his homeboys, they're all good. Dude, you got slapped on national TV and you didn't do nothing. Oh, his boys are gonna be on him. People might start looking at him a little bit different now. You know what I'm saying? Like, why didn't you swing back? Like, it's like the pressure, bro. The pressure is gonna come in, and what's Chris Rock gonna do? A rematch. That would
A
be funny.
rematch.
A
Well,
rematch. You know, talking all this smack. Come smack me again.
I'm
But
pretty sure. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure after Will Smith slapping the shit out of Chris Rock the way he did, he's automatically able to participate in the slap contest. Have you guys seen those?
yes,
Like he got the form and the technique for him, and he just like got the swing and everything.
I
His
think
so
accuracy. Go
I
ahead.
think people are gonna start doing like those, they're gonna put
Face swaps.
yeah, no, they're gonna start doing the photoshops. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna put Chris Rock's face like on a big heavy dude, and some dude's just gonna go whack and just
I
there.
can see it.
I can see that happening. Look at what happened with 50 Cent. You know what I mean? The minute that
Hmm.
he came out upside down and letting all that blubber hang down, people started bagging on him. They just started making all these memes and it was just, dude, it the world is a cruel place, man, especially in comedy, bro. Something like that to a comedian happens,
Hell yeah.
it's gonna go down, bro, sourly for him. For poor
Let me turn on the lights.
Yeah, so I don't think that anything is gonna come from this because as I was watching this and kind of like what we do and you know in the media that we are, I don't know if for everybody watching, I'm a YouTuber slash podcaster slash you know trying to get into comedy. That's what I do. Tony Ortiz is on the comedy realm. He's a comic who actually goes out and performs, and you know, so it's kind of we work in kind of like that realm, right? But I don't think anything's gonna come from this. I think Chris Rock is gonna let it go. He's gonna take it as like you know what, you know that's what I get for saying that joke. I mean, like I said, Will Smith is going through his personal things, you know, it's been probably like this for quite a while. So it just got to the point where you know, it took its toll, and he did what he did. So, yeah,
I'm,
but I don't think it's gonna go past this.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
I'm gonna instigate, bro. I'm just gonna start throwing a bunch of tweets out there. But like, oh, I'm gonna be that instigator on the sidelines. Oh, you're gonna let him do this to you, Chris Rock? I'm just gonna tweet to Chris Rock. Oh, you're gonna
well, I was impressed. Like not to talk smack, right? And it
but
kind of is.
but
What?
Chris Rock can take a slap. He didn't even
Yeah,
fall.
I'm thinking to myself, either Chris Rock could take a slap, you know, or Will Smith does not do a very good job
Yeah,
slapping him.
he didn't like. Come on, man. Will Smith's a big dude. You know, he should have been able to just lay him out, man. You
That's
know,
what I was thinking. I was like, Will Smith would have hit him proper, like he would have like laid him down, man. But it wasn't like that. But who knows the intention that he wanted to do? He probably just wanted to like it's a humiliation slap, you know.
yeah, that's one.
Maybe if he would have put his whole weight, you know, he would have knocked him out, you know.
I think I don't know if he slapped him or he socked him, bro. But obviously, because Chris Rock said he got slapped, you know. But that's worse, bro. To get slapped as a man on national TV, I'd rather get punched, bro. You know what I'm saying? Than to get slapped because women get slapped. You know what I mean? So I think he did that intentionally is to slap him and like to call him call him a bitch. You know?
But check it out. We have a very good comment right here. You know, from Adrian Arias, you know, our good friend in San Diego with his own YouTube channel. It says, did Chris Rock come up with the joke or did someone write it for him? That's a good question because you know, some of these jokes they come up you know, by writers, but Chris Rock being a comedian, I think he might have written the joke himself. You know, he'd
I,
be like, nah, I got this.
I don't even think it was written. It just came out. You know what I mean? I think he looked at her, he made eye contact with her, and he thought it was a funny thing to do because that's what comedians do, man. They look at it, they target the crowd, man, when you're doing crowd work. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that joke was written. I think it was just spontaneous and it had a negative result.
Hey, you know what? I've been to a couple of comedy shows where the comedians I think they make jokes and some people do take offense to it and stuff like that. And to me, it's kind of like when I'm sitting in the crowd, I'm like, no, not me, not me, not me, right? But if it were to happen to me, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go to a whole bunch of comedy shows. I think that and if I ever do, I'm just gonna laugh it off. You know what? Because it's like, what am I gonna do? It's like,
What you
you
do is
know,
use reverse psychology, bro.
which is like tell
So,
them
so
to.
let's just say that you say a gay joke, right? And a gay guy comes up to you and says, "You know what? I don't think that shit was funny," you know, and tell him, "What are you talking about, man? I'm gay." you know, it,
Yeah, but I'm talking about like when the because I was at a comedy show and then the guy was like picking on people and then I was like, oh, not me, not. But I'm saying like if someone like if a comedian walks up to me, right, and says, hey, you call yourself tacos and tortas, you should tacos and workouts, you should call yourself tacos and tortas, right? I just
yeah,
laugh at it. You know, it's like whatever. Like towards what you said, you're there at a comedy show and you're there for like you know for fun or whatever. And sometimes in these comedy shows they give a disclaimer. So you know, I don't know. I don't think that was written. But you know what? That joke, actually, Will Smith liked that joke. He laughed to that joke. But something happened in this moment, and I'm gonna show you the video right now of what I'm talking about.
I think his
It
wife.
was it was the look on Jada's
Yeah,
face
yeah.
that set
I,
him off.
I,
And, and go ahead.
his wife made eye contact with Will, and that's what happened, bro. She because at first it was just like she kind of like rolled her eyes like and then she just like he seen that it bothered her, man. But it doesn't show how what happens after that. You know what I mean? There's like a 3-second uh uh clip where Chris Rock is saying it wasn't that nasty, and then he goes, "Uh-oh," right?
That's when Will stood
That,
up.
that whole time, that whole time, we don't know whether she said something to Will Smith or not.
I don't think so. I think this is, and I'll show you the clip. I think this is how it happened. Will thought it was funny. He was like, as part of the show. Jada rolled her eyes. Will turns to her and saw that she was bothered, and he goes, "Okay." And he stood up. And then when he stood up and started walking to the stage, he analyzed it really quickly on his mind, like, this is what I'm gonna do. Again, because of all the stuff that he's been going through in the last couple of years, he went up to him, and Chris was like, oh, okay, he's gonna humiliate me, like he's gonna, he thought that he didn't think that he was gonna get slapped. So he's like, yeah, 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 whatever. He's gonna do something. He didn't see that coming, and then he took that slap. But this is what we're talking about. Check it out.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
See that at that moment right there, when the camera cuts away, I'm pretty sure that's the moment Will Smith looked at his wife and saw a face of disapproval, and then he said, "You know what? I'm gonna handle this." But that's what I think happened.
Yeah. You know what would be funny if you can play the tape where he slaps him just like over and over, ta pa 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 pa.
Like make it a meme.
Yeah, just like you know what I mean. And then you see like little powder poof come out of Chris Rock's face.
I'm sure someone's gonna it's gonna has the time to do
Because
all
that's
that,
that's like
and it's
that
gonna make it
that's
happen.
that's the pimp slap, bro. The pimp slap is you put baby powder in your hand, bro, and you just slap somebody, and make it go poof. You
Yeah,
know
I
what I
think so because when he walked away, he kind of went like, he kind of like fixed himself a little bit and walked away like kind of smooth, like, that's what you get, son, like, and then he kind of like, didn't want to make it a thing, and he goes, it was a joke, and then Chris tried to justify the joke, and then I bleeped it out, because the whole cussing thing. He said, keep my wife's name out of your mouth,
Yeah,
right? And then Chris further goes to try to justify it, and then he really raises up, and everyone's like, "Whoa!" You see, the thing about this is that people get things confused. Everybody thinks that Will Smith is a pushover, right? Just because they see him as a nice guy, everybody thinks that he's just gonna like go around and take it. There's many people, they mistake their kindness for weakness, right? It's like they're like, I'll use myself as an example, right? I go around doing my videos, doing whatever I do, and sometimes people think like, oh, I could just take advantage of them. And then when I said no, you can't take advantage of me, and then when I show people what's up, they're like, oh, you're fake. And I'm like, no, because I'm not a pushover. I'm not gonna take that mess. And that's the same thing for Will. Like, now everybody knows. It's like there's certain people that people try to do stuff to, and I think that's him, and it's been happening to him for years. And then he just said like, Charlie Holmes,
I think
I'm not gonna be that guy.
I think he used Chris Rock as a real prime example, bro.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
and so that's the beginning of a new of a new Will Smith. You say anything to Will Smith, he's just gonna start slapping motherfuckers everywhere, bro. Pow!
Well, it's not the first time he kind of like slapped someone. I don't know if you remember. There was one time like years ago. I'm talking about like many years ago, maybe 10 years. There was a guy who tried to kiss him in the mouth when he was doing like a press, and then he kind of like he flicked his face like with a slap and goes, "Hey, what the hell's wrong with you?" I don't know if you ever remember that.
No, I don't
I'll
think.
probably grab that clip and I'll show it at a different time. But yeah, it's not the first time that he slapped somebody. And again, it's because Will Smith is such a nice guy. People think like, oh, I could F with him. You know what? I'm gonna F with him, and he's not gonna do anything about it. And Will Smith is kind of like, nah, man. And people have been messing with me for so long or whatever. And as a matter of fact, you know what? This is his acceptance speech. I want you guys to look at this and analyze what he says and what he's going through. This is a man that's going through a lot of things, and again, like us that we're kind of in the entertainment industry, the stuff that we have to go through and put up with. All right, let's check out this video. Let's analyze it, guys. You know what? Oh, I missed some comments here, but let's hit some of these comments really quick before we move on, because every comment is important, and I don't like to leave you guys out. Let me see. We have one here that says, "Next time, let the Rock host the show and see who slaps." Okay, so that's one right there. Escamilla cancellation. No, we haven't heard. All right, so that's some of the comments. All right, let's get to that video. I just want to put these up really quick because like I said, your comments are very important, and you know what, we love it when we get participation. But this is the video we're talking about, kind of like when he got, and it kind of explains everything that the people in the public eye, and kind of like comedians and movie stars and YouTubers, podcasters, kind of like what we all go through. All right, I want you guys to pay attention, and then let me know what you guys think on the comment section.
Richard Williams was a fierce defender of his family. In this time in my life, in this moment, I am overwhelmed by what God is calling on me to do and be in this world. I'm being called on in my life to love people and to protect people and to be a river to my people. Now, I know to do what we do, you got to be able to take abuse. You got to be able to have people talk crazy about you. In this business, you got to be able to have people disrespecting you. And you got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay. But Richard Williams, and what I loved, thank you, D. Denzel said to me a few minutes ago, he said, at your highest moment, be careful, that's when the devil comes for you.
There you go. What do you guys think?
He looked pretty emotional. Was this before the slap or after the slap?
It was after the slap.
It was after the slap. So he's feeling remorse, bro, for what he did. You know what I mean? I think he thought about what he was doing, because if he's talking about helping people and stuff like that, man, and I think he's feeling like, I don't know, man. You know what I mean? It's like that's a rough one right there, bro.
Well, it's like he said something very important that says kind of like we were talking about. It's like we're in the industry where people make comments or offend you, and we're kind of like forced to kind of like put on a brave face and just kind of dismiss it. And it sucks because some of these actors and comedians and all these people, me, I'm nobody. I'm not famous. I'm just a regular guy, and I go through some people making comments at me, and that's just like on a lower level. Now imagine somebody to his height of success, people making all these comments, and the world's judging you, and you know what? You're never gonna please everybody. It's never gonna happen. and people always making these comments, and it's like, man,
That,
it just takes
that
a toll on you, man.
that's
You
the
know, so,
pay
so
for fame, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's gonna agree with what you say and how you act and who you are and how you represent yourself. There's always gonna be haters out there, that will talk about you. Even if you're not famous, you got people that hate on you because remember, misery loves company. That's just the damn truth. Anyways, bro, I thank you for letting me on, man. My phone's about to really die. Uh, again, I was honored to be a part of your podcast, bro. We'll talk later. Peace.
yeah, man, thank you for coming on here, man. And we still have to get you on, just for yourself, so we could let everybody know about you and everything you do and all that. Well, thank you for being I can't even talk, for participating.
Yeah, just don't slap me next time you see me, bro.
I won't, man. I
All right,
won't. All
thank
right, thank you. All
you.
right, bye, Tony. Um, yeah, guys. So that's what's it, man. It happens all the time. Listen, man, I'm making these videos and I'm doing my thing. Recently, people have been making comments, stupid comments, like, I guess they're trying to attack me, and they'll, like, they'll say like, "Oh, you're fat," "Stop eating tacos, you fat f," or whatever. And then I'm like, damn, dude, I'm a person, and you're here cowardly making these comments. But it's like, we provide a link for you, so it's like, you're brave enough to make these comments when you're hiding behind, your thing. But it's like, if you really feel that strong about it, show yourself, click on that link, jump on, and then tell me why you don't like me, so the whole world could see who, the kind of person you are, the caliber or quality of person you are. And people don't do that. They think that, like, kind of, what Will said, we have to put up with it, and it's the price of fame. I think that's what Tony said, and in a weird way, it kind of is that. But I don't plan on being famous. I don't care about fame. I care about, creating a podcast, helping other people to get to where they need to get to. But it's like, it almost seems that it doesn't even really matter. um, that's just what people are gonna do. That people are gonna be nasty, and we kind of have to take it. And I just think it sucks, man. Let me see. Let's get through some of these comments really quick. Um, really quick. So, and here's an interesting comment right here. It says, people like to troll dudes. That why they'd be afraid to speak up. Yeah, man. You know what? And another thing, it's people like to also group up and attack content creators at will, and they kind of like a whole mob mentality, and it's unfair, man. Listen, man. If you don't like somebody, you know, um, there's a correct way of doing certain things, and making trolling comments and stuff like that. It's not the proper way. But if you truly feel that you don't like somebody, then don't support their brand. Just change the channel. Don't follow them or whatever. But this has been happening to, Will, for such a long time, and he's just been carrying this for years. Let's go back and watch that later portion of that video, and I want you to really, really pay attention. And I could totally relate to what's going on here. Look at what he's saying, that the cost of fame has brought him.
Now, know, to do what we do, you got to be able to take abuse. You got to be able to have people talk crazy about you. In this business, you got to be able to have people disrespecting you. And you got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay. But Richard Williams, and what I loved, thank you, D. Denzel said to me a few minutes ago, he said, at your highest moment, be careful, that's when the devil comes for you.
That's so true. That's so true, man. At your highest moments, that's when the devil comes for you. Yeah, man. You know what? Here I am. A small YouTuber trying to climb up on my YouTube career, and yeah, it's true, man. I think for 2.5 years I've been struggling, and it's been hard, and I'm finally in a point where I'm starting to like develop traction and starting to get to where I need to get. And all these people who did not want to work with me at one point for whatever reason or another have now decided to come and attack me at the moment where I'm actually starting to do well. And I'm not thinking that's funny because you know you didn't want anything to do with me a couple of months ago, but now that I'm picking up steam, you want to throw a wrench on the road and mess up you know my plans on where I want to get to. And that's kind of like with Denzel. The devil comes and looks for you, at your highest, right? And we're not gonna put up with that. It's kind of like if you looked at my other episodes, kind of like when I give you the meaning of life, right? And I give you the key of happiness. That's who I am. That's what I do. That's what I strive to do. I'm always happy, smiling, or whatever. And I noticed that by paying attention to all these negative energies, I was starting to change into something that I don't want to become. And I just decided to put it past me. I feel bad for Will. I do. And I don't think anything's gonna come from it. I don't think Will Smith's gonna get charged with anything. I don't think he's gonna try to be a cancel culture or anything like that. I think everyone's gonna take this as a learning experience. Chris Rock is gonna be more careful and mindful how he makes certain jokes. Obviously, you know what? You never want to joke about a man's wife. That's just or kids. That's just like a no go. I mean, like, I've been in situations where people will like want to like make jokes towards me, and I don't care. I'm like, fine, whatever, I could take it. But it's one thing that I noticed. It's just family is off limits, and hopefully when they do these award ceremonies, they kind of take that into consideration. I think I've seen a couple of award ceremonies where what's his name, Ricky Gervais. Ooh, that guy, he made like a whole bunch of remarks, like bad ones too. I don't remember specifically the jokes, but I remember that I was like thinking, like, dude, you're really pushing it. And I think he got away with it because he had like a British accent, and it kind of looked non-threatening. But yeah, jokes, they do hurt, man, and comments do hurt. At the end of the day, we're all human, man. And this is a man that's been going through so long for so many years. um it's sometimes people say, why are comedians, I'm sorry, celebrities like that? Why do they act like that? Like, because sometimes when you meet certain celebrities, they'll be like, no, they don't want to deal with people. Because think about it, day in and day out, they have to put up with people thinking that you owe them something, right? It's like, oh, you owe me. Like, and the somebody's like, I don't even know you, right? And then they're not good with just a simple hi, or a handshake, or a hug, or a picture. It's weird, man. Um, yeah, I think Victor's comment here is pretty accurate. He's gonna apologize to Chris Rock, and it's just gonna be a thing of the past. I I recently encountered something that I thought was a little rude. I walk around wearing my tacos and workouts hat, and I have like T-shirts and hats, and I give out stickers and cards and whatever. And somebody, when I was out and about, told me, "What's that shirt mean?" And then I was wearing a tacos and workout shirt with Little Hater on it, and I said, "Oh, that's my podcast." And then he said, "Oh, are you famous?" And I said, "No, I'm not famous. I only have, I think at the time I only had like 300 subscribers." And then she's like, "Oh, but you're gonna be famous." And I said, "No, I don't think I am." I said, "This is just kind of like what I do for fun." And then the girl goes, "Oh, can I take a picture with you?" And I said, "Sure." And I got all happy and excited. And I'm there smiling and everything. And I said, "Can you do me a favor and tag me?" And she goes, "Oh, no, I'm not gonna do that." I go, "Then why do you want a picture?" She goes, "I just want it just in case you ever get famous." And I was like, "What?" And believe it or not, this has happened to me quite a few times. And I go, "Oh, just go ahead and tag me." And they're like, "No, I'll save it." So and then I was thinking to myself, I'm nobody. trust me, I'm nobody. I think to myself, is this what celebrities go through? It's I'm like, I guess so. I guess that this is why some celebrities act the way they act because of all the stuff they go through, man. Listen, man, all I want to do is make great podcasting, great videos, great YouTube, and I really don't care for fame, man. I just want to entertain people watching on YouTube. That's what I want to do, man. But I am, trying to be a stand-up comic as well, and what I want to make people laugh. I want to, better everything, anything, whatever it is I decide to do. I want to make it better. I want to help other people improve. I want to give people the opportunities that I never had, and that's kind of like what I do. But yeah, that was it, man. That's crazy. What's happened with Will Smith? You know what? I think everyone's going to be talking about it for 2 days. And I think then after that, it's gonna be washed out, and people are gonna forget about it until something else happens. Oh, this is another great comment here. It says, people want to meet celebrities, but don't support them when they are starting out, only when they get big. Yeah, I think that's so true, man. It's sad, but it's a reality of what things are. Um, I don't know, man. Listen, I've had fun right here just coming today and just covering this thing. I think we had a couple of interesting viewpoints. I love it when you guys get on here and comment and stuff like that. And I want to remind everybody that yes, this is the Tacos and Workouts, the What It Is podcast. You could watch it on hear it on Spotify and watch it on YouTube. But this is your podcast. It's a podcast for everybody. So if you guys ever want to jump on, we provide that link. You just click on that link, and then you become part of the show, and you tell us what you think, your opinions, or whatever. And it's always fun to get a different viewpoints from people. So don't think you can't participate because this platform's open for everybody. Because not only is this my podcast, this is your podcast. All right, thanks a lot, guys, for stopping by, and I'll see you on the next one.